Hi everyone. So today we'll be talking about ethical leadership. I did watch the AEHA and Greg U videos on ethical leadership. One thing that really stood out to me in the videos is how being an ethical leader isn't just about knowing what's right, it's about actually doing the right thing, especially when it can be difficult. The AEHA video highlighted that ethical leadership requires collaboration and integrity, which in practice means involving your team in decisions, listening to their input, and being transparent about challenges. I've seen firsthand in healthcare how these practices can build trust and can help navigate complex situations in a team. The Greg U video reinforced this by explaining how ethical leadership is guided by frameworks such as justice, care, honesty, fairness, and character. This video provided a distinction between the ethics of conduct, which focuses on what we do, and the ethics of character, which focuses on who we are as leaders. Both of these perspectives show that ethical leadership is not just a theory, it is about balancing moral principles with real-world demands as a leader. So there are many ethical challenges that leaders may face, especially in healthcare. One example that came to my mind was a scenario that I have experienced firsthand working in an urgent care. This scenario takes place primarily during a peak flu season. During this time of year specifically, patient volume has surged and several staff members are out sick. The remaining team is stretched thin, facing high pressure and long hours. As the leader in this scenario, I would face a difficult choice. If I ask staff to cover extra shifts, I can risk overworking them, increasing their fatigue, and potentially causing mistakes that could harm patients and interrupt patient safety. But if I reduce patient intake or extend wait times to protect staff well-being, I risk delaying care and then also compromising patient safety. So both options carry serious consequences, which makes this a clear ethical dilemma. Understanding the perspectives of all stakeholders in this scenario is crucial. Staff members are concerned about their health and their ability to provide safe care. Patients expect timely attention and may feel anxious if their care is delayed. Administration wants to keep clinics running efficiently while providing access to care. Ethical leadership requires balancing these perspectives, ensuring that decisions are fair and compassionate. So to address this challenge, I would focus and apply two ethical frameworks: the ethic of care and justice, while emphasizing integrity and transparency with my team. Using the ethic of care, I would actively listen to staff concerns and prioritize their well-being. I would explore solutions collaboratively, such as adjusting schedules, using temporary or PRN staff to make up for sick staff members, or maybe redistributing workloads to avoid overburdening any single individual. By taking care of staff, we also protect patients, as staff who are supported and alert are better equipped to provide safe, high-quality care to patients. Justice guides fairness in decision-making. No one staff member should bear an unfair burden, and patients also deserve equal treatment. I would try to implement measures such as triaging patients based on their medical needs and then clearly communicating wait times with patients to help manage their expectations. This would ensure that both staff and patients are treated fairly. Integrity and transparency are essential throughout this process. I would communicate openly with my team about the situation and my reasoning behind every decision, which demonstrates how ethical leadership is reflected in both actions and communication. Ultimately, I would implement solutions that balance staff well-being with patient safety and apply principles of collaboration and consensus from AEHA and care justice from Greg Yu. Finally, I would speak directly to my team and remind them why we are here. I would try to say something like this: I know that this flu season has pushed all of us to our limits, and I can truly see how hard everyone is working. Our commitment has always been to provide safe, compassionate care, and that does not change just because our pressure increases. At the same time, your well-being matters just as much as the care we give our patients. Every decision we make will reflect both of those priorities. Ethical leadership means we do not ignore the hard choices, but we face them together with honesty, fairness, and respect. We'll get through this season by supporting one another and staying grounded in our shared purpose.